with tea, hookers and blow. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start. Hey, welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. I'm Ranger J 1999, part of the RSG crew. It's Monday. It's time to, talk about the game for an hour or so, answer your questions, hang out, drink some coffee, no big whoop. Also joining me is the one and only, the Brown Gandalf, the government Wi-Fi stiller, the Rain Man of mods, the Frenchie, the one and only, Grande Patron. Grande, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. If you guys didn't see, Grande before was demonstrating his lightsaber skills. Needs a lot of help.
I got the Loki saber out.
Yeah, you had the Loki saber out. So we can barely hear you, Maggie. Speak up.
Yeah, we got the Loki saber out. It was awesome.
Yeah, he was doing the mother effer on every swing. It was amazing. You imagine that in a lightsaber, like a couple Jedi come up, like, you got to go down, Darth Patron. He's like, mother effer. Also joining us today is the one and only Grim. Grim, what's going on, partner?
What's up?
And up and coming.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
I had a late night last night. So
yeah, we were doing some Diablo and some other things, and real life, and we're getting there. I got to do that stupid thing where I got to do the mastery of the. Oh, I don't want to think about it. Of course, I got my schoolwork to get turned in and stuff, so I'm sitting here just like brain dead. I've been up since forever, just working on it. It's just tedious. And then also join us another up and coming YouTuber, Mr. Xylo Takedown. Xylo, what's going on, partner?
What's up, guys?
What's going on? What's going on in your world?
Not much, man. Just another Monday, and gonna go to work in a couple hours, and did some videos over the weekend. Played the Sith raid, of course.
Word. Yep, we beat the heroic Sith raid. Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was saving I did, phase 1 and phase 2. I did my percentages, and then I was like, okay, it's only in phase 2. I'll go to sleepy. I'll wake up in the morning, and then we should still be getting close to where I can do some, some phase 3 or phase 4 for you guys on the stream. Nope, they beat it. MC2 just kicked
Nope. That's a great thing to wake up to,
though. They were like, nope.
Some free Darth Treasure shards.
Yeah, I got some free Darth Treasure shards. I only need, let's see, I need, 139 more to unlock her? Good Lord in heaven. The 3 characters I don't have unlocked: Yoda, who I'm working on, Treya, and then Wampa. Remember, guys?
Wampa.
Wampa. This week we have Dark Side territory battles, so make sure you get your Dark Side characters going. I still haven't gotten my bounty hunters, but I'm focusing so much on Empire right now; it's ridiculous. I mean, I've been
troopers,
just Dark Side. Period. I got my first order team ready to rock and roll, so that won't be a problem. I'm working on. Let's see, I got Tarkin. He's about to be. I got to get Veers. I need some more stun cuffs. How many more stun cuffs do I need for Mr. Veers? He'll be gear 11. Yeah, I need like 6 more, I think, to get him to gear 11. I'm getting all of them to gear 11 because I'm just sick of losing that stupid IPD mission. I did get my got Saxon. I'm working on super. I'm just getting all my dark side going to at least gear 11. So I got to get Palpatine. No, he's almost gear 12. Vader, I got to get gear 11. But those golden balls are a pain in the ass. And then I got to get Colonel Stark. I got to get him to gear 10. He's gear 9. He is my project right now. But I got to get these stupid Mark 7, and then what else I need? I need the Mark 5s and the Carbantes, of course, and then of course more stun costs. Like, oh god.
Yeah, if you got a fast start, you should win that probe droid mission, no problem.
I think I put speed on him. What did I mod him with? Let's see.
I put mine with crit chance and health.
Yeah, I don't think I put a lot of speed on him. I may have to redo it. Yeah, his speed's only 166. I gotta have to remod him. I mean, Grande could help with that, but Grande is too busy playing with his lightsaber and being French. Who's taking no Finn today? Dr. Finn is busy. It's Monday. It's understandable. I guess I'll do questions. But everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat. Glad to see you here hanging out with us. Let's see what questions we got so far. Paul Morgan, question: what damage numbers are acceptable for Sith Raid in order to do your part? 75 million GP guild. Well, it's not about your GP for your guild. It's just you just have to hit certain marks, right? I think phase 1's 4.5%, 5%, right? Phase 2, same thing with the JTR team. I did 4.5 on my JTR. Then I went in with a trooper team on. No, I did another team, and I did I think phase 2, depending on the team. Like trooper teams in phase 2, you want to do 1.5 to 2. It's there's a breakdown of it, but typically if you're going to run JTR, you want to get 5%, 4% minimum, right? But you want to get to that 5% mark, because if you do the math, it's like 20 teams have to get 5%, and then you can run another 20 teams in another phase. And then phase 3 with troopers, you want to do the same. And then phase 4 is just send everything you have at them, fire all missiles, and just try to clear it.
All missiles!
Go ahead, Grande.
I want all our guns to shoot at that man.
Yes.
I said that's science right there.
It is science.
I will tell you, there are some other teams that you can run that do pretty okay.
Yeah, Colorado Mass.
That are not JTR.
Yeah, I was just talking about that team in general, what you want to hit for a mark. That's all.
Well, and the other thing, too, is at some point, I guess we're getting a slight rework, right? So that team may not be quite
short, Travis.
What?
I see your big mug on Skype. I just put it up for everybody to see. You look angry. Oh, it disappeared. Damn it.
I'm angry?
You're going,
Oh, I'm looking.
Sanley says, can I join the call? Yes, I'll get you on here, Sanley. Give me a second.
So I think we need to look again at utility type teams that can help you in other areas besides just the Sith Raid. Troopers. Yeah. Troopers have been great for a long time and will continue to be great. Anybody with stacking anything when people die is probably a good thing. So that means troopers are good. It means Night Sisters are good. It means you could potentially end up working some things with some of the Phoenix teams. These are the same teams that we said that have been good for light side territory battles, dark side territory battles. These are teams that have really good synergy. So by all means, continue to work. JTR teams, continue to work. Continue to work your Night Sister teams. Continue to work your Imperial Trooper teams. Continue to work Phoenix teams. These are all like staple teams that are going to be with us for a long time.
Yeah.
And I still feel like that there's going to be some other teams that come up, some kind of a big mix team. Wampa. One of the reasons why Ranger likes Wampa so much is stacking offense. I mean, that's Wampa kind of slow to get going, but once he gets going, he kind of doesn't stop. And so that's one of the reasons why Wampa is such a good piece.
Yep. And I'm trying to make sure I can get speed on here. Let's add that. Yeah, we're going to add that to Stark. Sorry, I'm trying to mod Stark with some more speed. That's a good 10 speed on the square. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yep.
I'll have to go through my other characters and do it. Well, there's 10 speed right there. I need to get a better arrow. But I'll do that.
That's later. What she said.
That's right. Get a 20 speed arrow in there and get a couple more speed. We can go and get him up there, and he'll be able to go and kick some butt.
I keep telling you to get the. I've been telling you to farm arrows for a long time. Remember
I have been farming arrows. You see how many mods I got, brother? Jesus. All my characters have. You actually are coachable. I love that about you. Mm-hmm.
You're so coachable.
I may hate you, but I'll do it. It's like, Ranger, I want you to do this so you get it. I'm like, I don't want to.
It's the affinity, on the other hand.
Oh my God! Did you see?
He's not very coachable. I mean, I love him like a furry. He's like that ornery cat or dog, and you're like, I love that thing. It don't ever do what I ask, but I like it.
No. He gives you that Puss in Boots face, when he's trying to.
And he's like, how could you not like me? I'm cute and cuddly, and I like banana Twinkies, and I'm like, you are.
That's right.
However.
Oh Lord. Stanley Red joined us. What's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Just got back from Arizona yesterday.
That's right. I didn't know when you were going to be back, so I forgot to add you to the call. That's my bad.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, Stanley is in the hizzy. How was your trip?
Oh, it was good. Got to hang out with my grandma.
Okay. I was going to ask you how did our drug transaction go, but I guess it didn't happen, so that sucks. No hookers and blow.
Ask the guy if he had the stuff, but he didn't.
Yeah.
So in other words, he wasn't Breaking Bad today?
No.
Over the weekend? Okay, good.
Yeah. So do you want to handle the question, Stanley?
Sure.
All right. So go for it, brother. It's all you, man. Hey, Mad Dad.
Hans Omar von Harold Duarte. Question: I am in a newly formed guild. How do you know when the guild is ready to do a successful heroic Rancor?
So success. Hey, I'll tell you, it's really simple. Here's how this works. If you can do it, if you can do a T6, if you can do a tier 6, and you can do it in one reset or less, then you're ready to do a heroic. Pretty much, if you can do whatever tier raid you're at, if you can do it where your character's only reset one time and you finish it, then you are ready to move up to the next tier.
If not, then
you need to stay where you're at. So if it takes you 2 or 3 resets to get through a heroic AAT, guess what? You're not ready. But if you guys can knock it out, and you can knock it out in one go,
I agree. Yeah.
Then you're ready to go. You can knock it out in 20. And basically, you can knock it out where your character's only refreshed once. You're ready to go.
That's science. Can't argue with science.
Try and shoot for everybody to do at least 2% each phase.
Yeah, the thing is, you're going to get some people, depending on what the guild looks like, you may not end up with a guild where everybody does 2%. You may end up with a guild where one dude is in there and he does 35%. And you got some dude sitting in there posting a 0.
Or even like a whole phase, yeah.
Yeah, especially with heroic AAT, there are teams now that could solo the whole phase.
I was just dicking around yesterday
for sure, yeah.
And I did almost did 100% on phase 3 with that, putting it on auto. If I hadn't put it on auto, I could easily cleared phase 3 and did phase 4 and done,
the Akbar team or Jedi
Training 18 with CLS and Thrawn, BB-8 and R2. It was ridiculous.
There's easily teams now that, you could solo the whole thing on auto. They're easily.
Oh yeah, especially Rancor. Yeah, man.
But even heroic AAT, there's at least 3 teams now that could solo the thing. So.
Yeah, like Ranger just said, I throw in my Akbar, CLS, BB-8, Thrawn, and Raidhan, and they run over like at least 50-60% on auto.
Yeah, you're not
even. But this guy may be in a newer guild, right?
Yeah, so you have to be a little bit more
right.
smarter
So they don't got
it.
CLS. They're running Tebow and they're running like Tebow, Rex, Qui-Gon Jinn, anything that's reducing like turn meter on their kits, and that's the best thing I can advise is take the tunes that you have now and gear them up a little bit, put some extra mods on them.
Yeah.
Right. But basically, if they can do it in less than one reset or less. They're ready to move up to the next level.
Right, and that's any raid again, yeah.
Yeah,
I am too. Game with C. Smith. Yeah, the reset yesterday really threw me off. I even woke up and I was like, "Is it later? Did I miss?" Oh,
yeah, I was all out of whack all day yesterday.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I got to set timers again. You know, on my phone, just to get back in another routine, realizing everything's like an hour later than it was before.
Bastards. Make sure you get your questions in. We're scooping them up, guys.
Technically, everything's at the same time, at the right time.
That's what she said.
It's me that changed my clock.
Oh.
The truth be told, right? Anyway, go ahead.
No, Mythic X. I'm not spending my energy. I'm saving it because when I get the refresh, it'll put me 189, and then I can give you my ships. You know what? I'll just do it anyway. You know what? I'll screw up my rotation for you. How about that?
It's all for the viewers, right?
You know, I mean, God forbid what I'm trying to do. You know, my plan. You know, let's just do what you want to do. Here we go. We'll go for some raid shards. I'll just do 3. We'll do it the way I was told to do it. Let's see here. I don't want to enhance. I want to find. Let's see. We'll do 3, and then we'll do. Oh no, I can do 4 of these. Okay, Sim 1. Let's see. Nope. Sim 2. Nope. Sim 3.
What were you going for?
Falcon. Oh, I got a Falcon shard. Okay, come on. Let's keep it going. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh. Let's do 1 more. So I think I can do, see, 16. I can do that. Last one. Nope, I got 1 shard. So at this rate, I'll have Millennium Falcon done by 2020.
Man. We'll be ready for Ranger for President. Hi, I'm Ranger J 1999,
and
I'm here to be your next president because I finally got Millennium Falcon F-39.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
And I'll be like, listen, do you not know what's happening? The Sith are coming. We have got to be prepared. Our Lord and Savior Revan cannot save us this time. People are gonna be like, what in the hell is he talking about? But then I have all the nerds out there like, yes, I'm voting for him. He understands.
I'm ready for bounty hunters, bro. I'm done with the Sith already. I'm done with waking up at rank 58. Or whatever, because everybody with the free to play ghetto, we got another.
Because everyone's starting to run EP lead.
They are, and I leave my Rex CLS team, man. I'll drop down to 20s or 30s maybe, but that's a lot manageable than that crap,
Oh man,
I'm running JTR, BB-8. Thrawn, Hermiota, and GK on defense. Hermiota and GK on defense, like it doesn't sound good because of the EP, but honestly, it's holding on defense for me in my shard.
Yeah,
I dropped from 17 last night to 28. So I mean, it's not too bad.
Mm.
Well, on mine, everybody with a Vader, and an EP. It's like I said, it's gone crazy, man. It has gone crazy.
Hella speed mods, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, at this point, it's you look at it and you're like, all right, what's the speed on his Vader? And of course, at this point, everybody's throwing over 100+ speed on Vader, right? So,
right.
You're like, all right, let's see. Oh, look, 140. Oh, look, 130 extra speed. Oh, look, 158.
And now everyone's starting to throw their Raid Hans in there too, and leaving them in on defense. I'm seeing on my shard too, actually.
Well, it's fairly easy to beat them when they leave Raid Han in. It's a little harder to beat them if they got the speed.
Right. And you're getting the bonuses from Raid Han being on their team too on defense. So yeah, I've been seeing it though. It's crazy.
A little wacky.
All right, let's get some more questions.
Michael D. Question: after Death and Shore, what trooper is the most important to take from gear 11 to 12?
Stark.
Yeah, Stark.
You need Veers and Stark up there.
After Short Trooper and
Stark is the most important trooper in the team.
Yeah, you want Stark the fastest, so he's getting everybody going, and then everybody else's gear kind of trickles into that.
I would definitely say you gotta have Snow Trooper on the team, and you gotta have Veers on the team, and the reason why is because they're not platoonable. Veers and Snow Trooper are non-platoonable units.
Right.
You get to keep them every time. Sometimes you don't get to keep Death Trooper and Short Trooper, and Stark is not platoonable either. So you're gonna have a little threesome between Veers and Snow Trooper and Stark. So you might as well do Veers, Snow Trooper, and Stark.
Yeah, because my Snow Trooper, I gave him crit damage mods, and he's only gear 8, and he's still hitting at least 15k on his AoEs.
Yeah, it's a good workup. Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
I don't know.
I'm not kidding. There's a chicken in my parking lot.
Go catch it, Grande.
Yeah, that's right. I say catch it, Grande. Meh.
You know, somebody must have thought that they were really cool and they bought a chicken coop and the damn chicken got out of the chicken coop. Oh no, there's a lady over here with some bird seed. She's gonna try to catch this chicken in the parking lot.
Okay.
Exciting stuff happening in the lunch stream.
You know what we call that over here?
What's that?
We call that lunch.
She's looking around. She's looking around, and she's like, "Is this your chicken?" And then she's like, got the bird seed, and she's sitting there just like with the bird seed, like looking around, like it. And she is looking at the chicken.
Whose chicken is this?
She's like, she's just sitting there staring at this chicken. We'll see what happens. I got to keep you guys posted on my little reality drama.
Chicken.
Get a picture, Grande.
But now she walked over to some guy's car, and she's like, "Is that your chicken?"
Oh my
She hadn't asked me yet. I mean, we've officed at the same place for 20 years. I've never seen a chicken just walking around in the flower beds before. Okay, good times. Nothing to do with Star Wars.
No, that's just a chicken report from Grande Patron.
This is an in the field chicken report from Grande Patron. I have to take a picture of this crap, dude. For real, man. Freaking, how did this is science.
How did this happen?
I might have to get out of the truck. Like nobody's gonna believe me that there's a chicken.
Chicken.
Why did the chicken cross the parking lot?
Because Grande wanted to eat it.
To get to the other side. I gotta put this. I mean, I'm literally gonna put this in Skype. Nobody's gonna believe this.
All right, let's get to some more questions. Why Grande is doing his in-depth field reporting on the chicken.
Yeah, more questions about Star Wars. Sorry, guys.
Okay, if we're just doing Star Wars questions, I'm gonna skip Bad Rongo's question.
No, what is this question?
Okay, Bad Rongo question. Ranger, has Grande ever called your girlfriend while the two of you were laying in bed? It's a bit surprising.
Well, Grande does stuff like that all the time. It's you know.
Damn it, Grande.
Grande doesn't care. We're on Grande. We're in Grande's world. You know, we just do it. You know.
Oh damn, we're in Grande's world. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
It's like
we're not in my world.
He calls me. He's like, Ranger, I found a chicken. We talk to her.
Come get this chicken.
Come get this chicken.
I gotta tell you, I just like to share when it's funny.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right, next question.
I like to make people laugh.
Paul Morgan, question: What is the second Sith team for the raid?
Which raid? If you're talking Sith, the raid. What is the second Sith?
A second Sith team?
There's no first Sith team.
Yeah. I mean,
they're both terrible in the raid.
Yeah, they're
Maybe
awful.
He means like phase 2 or something like that.
No phase do the Sith do well, because it doesn't matter who you're running; they just can't land their debuffs and stuff. I mean, it's awful.
I will tell you,
right?
Ranger
And there's no damage leader.
Well, I got to tell you, Ranger going in with a Maul lead is probably the best because it's an evasion lead.
Yeah, but we didn't do much damage though.
Yeah, it's slow.
Yeah, it just you can last a long time, but I only did really small damage. I was like, well, this sucks.
Even if you're trying to protect Nihilus enough to where you can get his annihilate off, it's not easy. You got to like double tank it. You got to put Sith Assassin and
you need Trooper and Assassin.
Maul in there.
Yeah.
You got to put Maul and Sith Assassin and Nihilus in there, and then you still got to give Nihilus more TM. So you got to.
Savage is a hard hitter for the Sith.
He is, but it's got to be at a certain percentage. You know, he's got to be
right.
You got to be below 50% health, and it doesn't work against raid bosses.
No, it is 9999, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah, the crit damage.
Well, the Jugger Maul team would probably work pretty decent.
We'll try it.
But Sidious lead with
Sidious doesn't land crap either.
Yeah, crit damage,
it
but
just
the debuffs
doesn't
aren't
land.
sticking again.
There's no sticking on those debuffs. And
No. You don't need
and Maul is
debuffs with Sidious. If you Zeta Sidious, he gives a stacking offense to all.
That's true.
To all Sith. Maul ends up doing
damage,
40k by himself on his basics.
Right. The problem is you still got to protect them, right? So you still got to run Sith Trooper on that team.
And you still have to put the Zeta on the lead.
Yeah, and that's a tough thing to do because I just got another Zeta put on Palpatine. You know.
Yeah, I'm very scarce of spending Zetas.
And I don't think I'm going to Zeta Sid for right now. I mean, Sid. No. I'm not going to run Sid in Arena. I mean, I think you're running it based on a theory.
Well, that and it's all allies crit damage, right? Or is it just all Sith damage or crit damage?
Let me pull it up.
Pimatsu, good morning. He said DSC just turned the breakfast stream into a get out of bed stream.
Pimatsu.
Spam is calling your name, Pimatsu. Don't worry. All right, next question.
Yeah, because that Savage lead again is the only one that gives the Sith crit damage, so I guess that's the best bet of a lead, right?
You're still not going to get that much damage in. It's just
yeah, because you need the debuffs to keep them going.
Then you're not you don't have the evasion, and they're squishy as hell. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty bad. I don't understand how you.
Yeah, you have to have
the evil guys suck
11.
at this rate. It's awful. Troopers are amazing. I mean, Deathmark is amazing.
It's like the Sith or the Jedi from the tank, you know, like they give them all these incredible buffs, and then they don't do anything.
It's like, I'm the most powerful Sith ever. Well, that's nice. You can't do nothing against us. What?
Sit down.
All right, next question, Sane.
Dama Feig. Question, I fight into top 50 with my squad arena every day and would like to shoot for the top 20. Should I look at a new team, Zeta Palpatine, or mods to do this? Currently running JTR, R2, BB-8, Old Ben, and GK.
That's a great team. Yeah, it's on your shard, but I can understand because
it's my two dads team.
Yeah, it's a top 10 in my shard too.
It is, but the thing is, it's a great climbing team. But against Palpatine League, because of who you got in there, it just speeds that team up so bad. I mean, JTR against Palp is a bad fit.
R2, Old Ben, and GK all giving bonus turn meter and everything.
It's really brutal. Here's the thing.
And then BB-8's dying.
But we talked about this, Grande, where it's like you got to have more than one team, right?
Yep.
So I would invest in a Palpatine lead team or a Titan team. If you don't have CLS, then go Palps. If you do have CLS, then get the Titan team up, which is Kenobi, which is a piece you already have, right? OG Han, Thrawn, and CLS. I mean, you just go in there with that team with Rex, right? Mine are all Gear 12, and I'm just like, okay.
But in the meantime,
win.
That's the team that most people have already Zeta'd. Yeah. So it's not calling for more Zetas.
Though, he can win with that team on offense if he'll do a couple of things.
Go for it.
And I was having a conversation before about it. Is you have to use the turns out of order, which means you don't play it like how the AI plays it.
Yeah, you got to kill order.
And also too, you're going to use the specials out of order, right? So in other words, you're not going to use the health immunity one from Ray first. You're going to use Ray's calling assist to get exposes, so you can get the turn meter train going on your side. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you have to do that first, and then you gotta,
do what the AI won't do.
Yeah, use Kenobi's, big hit on somebody real quick because you're going to have buffs on everybody. You just got to be smart. Like you don't have to worry about go with R2 instead of doing his invis first. Go in there and hit him with fire. Get those exposes going, and then that's a better way of doing it. So you have to kind of think a little bit outside of what order you're using your abilities. That's a great point, Grande. It's still a pain in the ass though because it's still Palpatine. It's like one RNG fail here, and you're like, no.
Oh yeah. RNG fails is a fail.
Yeah. All right, next question, please, Saintly Red.
Thoka, question, looking for next arena store farm, Cassian Asajj or Admiral Akbar?
Ooh.
I say Asajj.
All three of those characters are really good.
Yes,
right?
they are. I say Akbar because of his fleet. He's got a. Although I love Cassian.
Akbar is with a slingshot team. Akbar has a ship.
Yep.
And he's a capital ship, so he can help you with light side territory battles. So there's a lot to say about Akbar. Cassian.
He's a beast.
Has a ship. Cassian is a beast, man, with his AoE.
You put that Zeta on him too, the protection and stuff he gives. I mean, he is.
Cassian is really beastly. Cassian is also clutch.
Yep.
For light side territory battles on the Rogue One day. I mean, I think he's clutch.
I do too.
So I think there's a feather in your cap for that. Savage Opress. Savage is a great character. Savage, whenever you Zeta him, is amazing. He could basically start one-shotting characters if they're below 50% health, which means he works great on a Mother team. He works great on Mother Towson. Sorry for those who don't understand. We just call her Mother. but he worked because I like hearing Rangers say that little thing.
Mother.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I think that there's a point to be made for all three. Yeah. If you probably wanted to be the most versatile, I would say go Cassian.
I agree.
But I just because you've got TW to think about, you got TB to think about, and you got Ship Serena to think about. So I think you can get 3 for 1 with him. Akbar's a close second with a 2 for 1, and then I think Savage Opress is last. Yeah. I can't even believe I'm saying Savage Opress is last out of those
Finn
three.
Just started crying.
But he's good. But he is a good character, really good.
What about Asajj again? Like, if you don't have enough dark side, I would say go Asajj. And then I agree with the fleet aspect
Ventress
too.
Or Oppress? Did he say Savage Oppress or Asajj Ventress?
I think he said Savage.
He said Ventress.
Oh,
I was going to say
Ventress? Okay.
Yeah, real good
dark
reason to go for Ventress is she's a monster for raids.
Yeah, just a lot of
she will help you solo hat.
And if you don't have like a heavy starred Talzin, she's easy to get to 7-star and plug in as the Night Sister leader until you do get a 7-star Talzin. Yeah. Or depending on what team you want to run, you can run her for Territory Wars for that turn meter reduction team. 50 speed on Night Sister, it's a good lead.
Yeah. So Asajj Ventress, I would say Asajj Ventress over the other two.
Yeah, I thought you said Savage.
I thought you said Savage Opress too. Asajj Ventress, I would say Ventress, great leader. Great, unique Zeta, AoE dispel, reset cooldowns on kill. There's a lot to like about her.
Vito Anto says you guys need to check out the videos posted in the YouTube section on the Discord server. 3 different EP meta killers. So we'll check that out then. If you go to our Discord, what is it? YouTubers, you go in there and check that out wherever we posted it. And you guys can check that out. So thanks, Vito. Get some good information in there. Fellow YouTuber. All right, next question, please, Saintly.
1073. Will the chicken report by Grande Patron be a daily thing or just on Mondays?
I think it's just a special report. I think it's just
special.
Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news.
Yeah. The chicken went to the alley, by the way.
This just in. The chicken flew the coop. Grande Patron.
We've got our man on the scene, Grande Patron. Grande, can you tell us what's happening?
The chicken went in the alley, I think. The lady threw birdseed at it. The chicken ran away from the birdseed. And I think went through the broken fence and into the alley.
All right, we'll keep Grande, keep us posted in any sudden updates.
Hold on, I'm live on the scene. Let me drive around the parking lot.
Watch out, Grande.
Be careful, Grande.
Hold on. I should buckle my seatbelt just in case. Hold on. Oh, the chicken is in the corner. The chicken is in the corner.
Run, Grande, run.
They've cornered the chicken.
Hold on, the chicken didn't. Hold on. We have to. Breaking report. I have to put this photo in Skype. So that way you guys can see it, and maybe Ranger can put it on the screen.
Let's see. Let me
go the chicken is in the corner.
In the corner.
In the corner. Here we go. I moved around. Chicken in the corner.
There's it looks like a
you
rooster.
Got this, Grande.
Looks like a rooster.
The chicken. No, it's not a rooster. It is a chicken. But I want to catch that damn thing. What do I have to catch with? You think if I threw a jacket over it?
No, Grande.
Catch it? Should I go over there?
No, Grande, don't get rabies.
You can get rabies from a chicken? Come on,
get that mad cow disease.
You got
Don't
this,
get chicken pox.
I might get the
chicken pox.
See, those are the images. I've shown the images. Those are from Grande Patron, our field reporter on the scene.
This chicken is in like the corner by like this tool shed.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I mean, oh my God! You know I must live in bumfuck nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, we don't normally cuss, but you know I got to live in the middle of nowhere to have a chicken in the middle of the parking lot.
All right, Grande, keep us posted about the chicken.
I will.
Great chicken episode of 2018.
I'll let you know if anything else manages to change with the chicken. We will keep an eye on the chicken as we talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes.
Let's get to another Star Wars Galaxy Heroes question.
Okay, Mad Dad, question: when Scion puts pain on a target that already had pain, does it refresh the debuff
Yes.
so the old one isn't falling off?
Yes.
Yeah, just like shock, right, or plague if Talzin hits it with the basic.
Yeah. It re-puts it on there. Yep, that's what makes Scion okie dokie. Not great.
Oh my God, if it was stackable though,
oh Lord, then that would be OP. Let's be real.
I would have bought him by now. I stopped.
Yeah. Again, I'm still on strike. I'm buying crap because CG's made me angry. So angry. So I can't do it. Can't invest until they get this crap fixed.
Yeah, that, and I'm at the point where it's like I would have spent the money on it, especially since I just got my income taxes and everything. You know?
Word?
But yeah, I know, right? I'm about to go get me a MacBook and start going all out on my videos. But
yeah,
you know, I wanted to think, you know, instead of spending all that money on a character, I'd rather wait a few more months and build around the meta as opposed to going with it.
Yeah.
Almost all with 147 characters in your disposal of you know, farmable characters, there's almost always an anti-meta team that you can make.
Yeah, especially one that people aren't running.
Yeah. We have so many different possibilities at this point.
You know what I've really been thinking about starting to gear up to Gear 12 is droids. Droids are fat and nobody has them, and if you have the right ones, it can run a good team.
So I was having a discussion the other day about IPD, Imperial Probe Droid. I think it's a character a lot of people kind of have forgotten about.
I like Probe Droid. I just don't like it on defense because of the self-destruct. I mean, it's fun to play with on offense, but don't leave it on defense. Yeah,
I totally agree. But potentially IPD is your new climbing buddy. Potentially IPD.
Yeah, he's fun.
Could be the saving grace for Jedi Ray teams, even with BB-8.
Even imagine a team that would keep bringing Probe Droid back to keep self-destructing, because most revives bring
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Oh, it doesn't?
You can't do that. No, you can't.
Oh, it self-destructs and that's it?
Yeah, non-revivable.
In a fun world, then I was overthinking it. My bad, guys.
There you go. All right, next question.
So, just to clarify, Mad Dad wanted to know if the reapplying of the pain added turn meter.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Under an EP lead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Bearded Fat question: has anyone noticed the ship achievements say 17 out of 20 for light side ships, and there's only 17 light side ships? When are we getting more?
I know.
We've been asking,
yeah. That achievement ain't happening anytime soon, so I don't know.
in August, you're getting them in August.
That's a free achievement unlocked when they give us those ships finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting them in August, bro.
August. That's what we always say. August. Just wait till August.
Soon, TM.
I keep hoping like May the 4th and like the Han Solo movie's gonna bring a bunch more ships.
No.
I keep hoping, but
I love that.
A wait and see thing.
Soon, TM. I couldn't believe someone trademarked soon. Like you can't trademark the word soon.
This is a statement, TM.
Mm-hmm.
Redacted. TM.
Actually, in CG's case, it's unintended TM.
Oh. There you go.
Subjected to change, TM.
Or
that's science, TM.
WAI, TM.
You know, like Stormtrooper Han was causing unintended amounts of fun in the raid, so we're gonna nerf him.
TM.
TM.
Oh my god. Trademark. All right, next question.
Norin Rad. I run a very fast, well-modded and Zeta CLS lead with Han, Old Ben, R2, and Thrawn. I have no trouble getting first, but fall far every day. What could I do on defense to hold better?
Nothing. It just
maybe switch raid Han, but
you can switch raid Han, but you're still gonna drop, brother. I mean,
yeah,
it's happening to me, and I mean, it's happening to everybody. It's just the metas. It's so convoluted. It's just everybody's got the same teams. Everybody's at the same level. You know, you're just gonna drop. It's just the nature of the beast. You just have to be committed to it. You know, I mean, there's just no way around it.
I honestly, I mean, I've seen everybody on my arena server at one point or another in the last week in the 30s. And these are guys that get rank 1 every day, and I've seen every one of them in the 30s.
Yeah.
Some of them in the 40s, some of them in the 50s, right? So if if guys that are getting rank 1 and have for 2 years gotten rank 1 are in the freaking 50s and the 30s and the 40s, man, it's all over the place. And it's because on offense, there is a team that wins on offense every time.
Yeah.
So
right. Not just that too. I think people are not only, changing their teams and using 2 or 3 teams to adjust their lineups, but they're also more actively refreshing crystal attempts too. So people are even spending 100 crystals on arena attempts just to climb back up into the top 10 to get those rewards. So it just depends on how active your shard is too.
Yeah, most shards are very active. I can tell you mine is very active.
Especially the ones with stacked JTRs, EPs, and Rex teams. Yeah. Everybody's got all 3 of those teams.
Probably some, at this point, a 2-year-old shard probably has 100 active members.
Yeah, there's one guy that even places top 5 every day, and mine with, like I said, a droid team earlier, the HK, IG-88, BB-8, R2, and I can't remember the 5th, but it was hard to just get through all the taunting and all the extra buffs and turn meter alone.
That's crazy.
That's an old school team, man, running droids.
Really for sure. Yeah, it's the turn meter, the lead. The turn meter, that's just a crazy mechanic. It's just getting them to hit hard.
Well, if he's running Jawa Engineer and
no, it was all droids.
He's running all droids.
Yep, all droids.
BB-8,
no engineer.
R2.
Yeah, BB-8, R2, 88, HK, and Grievous is a good one I was thinking about because he's got one of the most health, but it was a hard-hitting droid too. I can't remember the 5th off the top of my head right now.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
But yeah, all droids. All
right, next question.
Nathaniel Morgan, why do I buy gold mods from the shop with speed secondary and not roll speed? Will I learn my lesson or stay broke forever?
I say stop buying them.
Yeah, I only buy the only one I buy is if it's a gold mod and the first stat is speed. That's it. I don't buy anything else. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the only guaranteed roll.
I'll buy it if it's a gold mod and any of the stats are speed.
Yeah, you do have a pretty decent chance, but just for me, I'm being very particular. I'm like
every once in a while I'll buy a purple if the primary and the set bonus is good. Especially if it and I will almost buy any triangle with speed.
Like green? No, not buying green.
Blue. I would buy any triangle with speed.
Like there's
it's all about the roll,
but there's
too.
No speed on it, so I'm not buying this mod. It's just not doing it. There's no point.
That and like I've spent a fair amount of credits on both ends, the fleet credits and the regulars, and it's like, you're not going to always get a good roll just because you're spending good credits on a mod and that store. So it's just like you gotta be aware of the RNG roll too. It's still gonna have a chance to go against you.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be careful. All right.
Alan, does anyone know when the Thrawn event might be coming back? CLS.
Oh.
All right, so we get them about once every 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I say it's coming soon.
So we got
TM.
it in
TM.
TM. So we got it in November, December. So November, December, January, February, March, April. Probably get CLS in April. We probably get Thrawn like in March sometime or April.
Makes sense.
I keep thinking the game's past the 2-point mark now, and you have a lot of new players joining actively, and I keep thinking that around this year April, May, and June are going to be big pivot points for legendary events. I keep thinking that maybe they'll do something for May the 4th too with some legendary events to kind of.
Yeah, they always do something for May the 4th. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep thinking that they're going to do something like that for newer players to catch them up with some of this extra content for the legendary characters. Because all the newer players are basically focusing on like Phoenix, the requirements for CLS, all the good stuff, and this would be a good way for them to reward the players to catch up with all these higher teams.
You get those three chew shards.
They need to reward the whales and the long-term players.
Yeah, give us those mythic events too, right?
They need to do something. They need to give us some more exclusive players, some more exclusive content, and not.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too. Months. I want to see like a lot of people have been stirring up the Boba Fett, Jango Fett legendary event because. He's the only bounty hunter that we don't have in game that everyone loves, and he's a big character that popped up, but you don't see the requirements for it either, right?
Bounty hunters we should have Embo. We should have
Bosk. Rook. I'd like to see Rook.
Oh my
Rook
God.
with Empire tag too in Bounty Hunter. That'd be a good one.
Let's give us the damn Inquisitors. Rebels is over.
Oh yeah.
Give us all the Inquisitors.
They could give us so many characters from Rebels, and they're still lacking on that.
You could actually make an entire faction that is
Inquisitor.
like Empire Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah, and it's more Sith, right? I mean, you wouldn't make.
No, they're not
Sith.
really Sith, but they'd be dark side Empire.
Be like an Asajj concept, yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was a trainer, but she wasn't an actual Sith.
You could make an entire faction of Inquisitors.
Yeah.
Sub-faction, actually.
That'd be
like
though.
Phoenix.
Or
Because they'd be
Rogue One,
Empire,
Empire
Inquisition.
Inquisitor. Yep.
Yeah, because then you can mix them up with your Empire teams too. How fun would that be?
Mm-hmm. Science. TM.
TM.
All right, next question, please.
Captain Blackbeard, question for Ranger. Can you add Chicken Reporter to Grande's intro?
No, it's only a special report. We go to our field man, Grande Pappy Patron, who's fighting the good fight for the chickens out there. Grande, what's the chicken report?
So the chicken is just scratching in a big pile of dirt, and it looks like it's eating rocks. I'm not gonna lie, like it's eating rocks out of them.
They will eat whatever, man. They're not the brightest bird.
It just keeps scratching the ground and then eating what looks like pebbles out of the asphalt. In the not gonna lie.
It's like, this is food.
Science. Oh goodness.
Old Jazz. Question: running Executrix, TIE Fighter, First Order TIE Fighter Advanced, and Phantom with Ghost, Slave 1 and Ahsoka as backup. Would it be better to bring Boba into the initial lineup, or maybe take Phantom out and put Gauntlet in?
Who's his leader? Who's his commander again?
Tarkin, Executrix.
The more Empire you have on the starting lineup.
Yeah, I would get the Ghost and the Phantom out of there. Sorry, they just don't work. I always use them when I'm running Akbar because they just have way more synergy. When I'm doing territory wars, I really have my ships now lined up together, right? And if I'm going to run like Republic fleet, I have those ships go for Republic. They're all linked together. They get the bonuses with Mace's capital ship. Same thing with Akbar, Ghost, Phantom, Wedge, those Millennium Falcon. They just work better with that lineup. If you're going to run Executrix or Chimera, the first order dark side ships are really good. I mean, you want Biggs in that lineup because they're getting so much, it's just a target lock team, right? First reinforcement should be Scimitar, and the second one, I like to go now with if you have a 7-star, Poe Dameron, because he comes in and just he's going to nuke one of those ships immediately. I like Boba
it's even
Fett
better when it's
now.
a TIE fighter.
Yeah, yeah, it's like, you think you're going to dodge? Nope, I win.
Boom.
I mean, the lineup I run is, I can show it. It's Chimera. It's not Executrix, but it's kind of the same concept because it's just dark side. I see a lot of people that run Executrix go heavy on with 5s and bigs, just because it takes a while to take that team out, and you're hoping that he gets his big attack in on defense, right? You're just trying to last. But like I have on my ship lineup, I'm running bigs with advanced regular TIE fighter, first order of TIE fighter. I'd like Kylo Ren's ship in that beginning lineup because he stuns, and you can, if you get one ship down and he gets his foresight. He just hits so hard. First
the shuttle or the slicer?
Slicer.
Okay.
Yeah, aka the silencer.
I would tell you on that team to bring Gauntlet in off of the bench, and the reason why is because a lot of times you need to get protection up.
And he boosts the whole team, yeah.
You could boost the whole team that way. So I do like Gauntlet off of reserves. But I also think that the target lock style team, if you're running TIE Advanced, the regular TIE, and then the first order TIE with Biggs. Excuse me, not with Biggs. With Biggs. Then you've got that 5th slot open. I think that running anything, it would be nice if you had Reaper, but if you don't have Reaper, then you could pull in potentially Gauntlet, or you could pull in like another tanky ship like 5s, and then pull off of the reinforcements, pull Scimitar, and then pull both of those AOE target lockers, because hopefully you have more than 1 or 2 target locks up. So pull Scimitar, then to stealth your first order TIE fighter, your regular TIE,
yep.
and then pull Slave 1 and pull 5s off of reserves for an AOE whenever you have a bunch of target locks put down.
And on that note too, the TIE Reaper, as soon as you get the TIE Reaper unlocked, gear your Short Trooper and your Death Trooper and plug that in as soon as you can. It's a great ship.
I mean, I think
you could use it. I think you could use it at 4-star.
I've got it at 4-star.
Yeah, as soon as you get it, it's great.
Level it up, stick it in.
I could do that. I could put Reaper in for Slicer.
Yeah, because Reaper, as soon as you get it going, and again, like Ranger said, it's kind of like a target lock team, and Biggs is a good protection tank. So as soon as you get a little bit of target lock on their team, and you start knocking down their ships as they go, it's going to keep knocking down their turn meter on their capital ship and keep you going, and then their team's done.
Yeah, I just like free Slicer. He just stuns any target, and it's like, okay, they're out of the fight, and then I can kill you, and I win.
Yeah, that's a fun one too, and it's a hard hitter.
It is a very hard hitter. God,
especially with both them Zetas. I bet you love that now, huh,
that
Ranger?
Dude is amazing. God, it's so good. All right, next question.
Nathaniel Morgan, how does Crew Lead do against Palpatine?
He doesn't.
Pretty well, actually.
They do well, but
if you have the right team supporting them, though.
Yeah, I mean, even with you've got to have. The regular first order team is not going to work. It does well, but you're fighting a losing fight. You need Special Forces TIE Fighter and you need Executioner, because then that team will waste Palps. But Executioner's still behind a paywall, and so I'm working on Special Forces. He's about to be 6 stars. I will get him 7, and then once Executioner comes available, I'll go heavy farm into him, because that team with those two, with Trooper and First Order Officer, holy God, Loki was breaking some stuff with me the other day about it, and I was like, oh my god, even in the raid, that team is disgusting, because you just keep getting Executioner going. You can't get past, I mean, just everything that they do, it's just disgusting. And Executioner just gets hitting harder and harder, and they keep going faster and faster. And having a crew with double Zeta, giving them extra speed and all that stuff, just nasty. But a regular First Order team just cannot handle Palpatine. Even with the Zetas that I have, it does okay, but it's you're fighting a losing battle. It's just they're just not equipped to they can't beat the speed that other team has, unfortunately. Now with Executioner's Special Forces, you can get around that because they just start wailing on those guys, and you're just like, wee.
And also too, you've been seeing a lot of people run like crew hybrid teams with like Wampa and Talzin and stuff like that too as well. I mean,
Crew's an amazing good tank. Yeah, he's an amazingly good tank. He just because of his leader on that Zeta, you're wasting him. I think with that, I'm just thinking Territory Wars. And if you want to do a hybrid squad arena, yeah, he's designed to make First Order really good. Even with the regular First Order they have, and they're all Gear 11 plus, right? They still give me 4 to 6 wins on defense, because they're that much of a pain in the ass to take down. You know,
that all the counter and the protection regain.
Yeah, I mean they're just pain in the butt.
A lot of people don't know how to fight them. That's why they'll go and battle it, and then I just lost, and Crew's team has full hit points and protection now.
Yeah, and turn meter. You just made it worse.
Ask Maurice.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good team. It just becomes a spectacular team with those other two pieces, and I'm going to get them. So Special Forces is getting there, but I won't run them in there until they're at least 7 stars in gear. So,
are you going to Zeta more of the First Order too?
I'm going to do Stormtrooper next. I want to get Palps done, but then I'm thinking, well, maybe I should work on Night Sister. So I'm still kind of debating, should I put the Zeta on First Order Stormtrooper, because that really makes it go. I think I may do that next, and then work on Night Sisters.
You don't really need Stormtrooper Zeta. To be honest,
but it makes him a complete tank too. You've seen a lot of like hybrid teams.
He's already a badass tank without it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Let's look at it, because First Order Stormtrooper. Let me pull it up.
Because it is a unique too. So I mean, like if you're considering EP lead, that'll give you more arena viability, and I would recommend the arena shit in the long run.
So First Order Stormtrooper Zeta. It's Return Fire. It's unique. When you do the Zeta, when First Order Stormtrooper uses any ability, has a 50% chance to call a random ally to assist. Good lord. Dealing 50% damage unless they are First Order, then grants them advantage for 2 turns if they're First Order. That's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, that'll fill up the rest of the synergy you're looking for. It's not like you're going to
had Executioner and Special Forces in there. Pilot. Oh my god, they would just start wailing. And I'm thinking for the raid that might be worth it. You know, so
in between the 3 of them, there would be some heavy damage.
You know what? I've convinced myself. I'm going to do First Order, get his Zeta, Stormtrooper, and then I'll finish the Night Sister, because I still have to do Acolyte, but I'll start gearing them up as well. But I want to
imagine how many more defensive wins you'll get.
Yeah. Because that would be disgusting. Because if they're doing those calls, a call and assist on what he's doing and stuff, and they're hitting that damage, especially with Executioner and Special Forces, can you imagine the damage output?
And they're getting turn meter outside of their turn?
Absolutely. Yeah, creamy. Okay, I've been convinced.
Nasty. And that'll give you more power because it's a ship Zeta too.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I'm working all on crew right now. Grant to be very proud of me. I'm over 2.9 million GP. I'm almost at 3. I'm getting to 3 million. So that's my goal.
You're awesome, buddy.
Nice job, brother.
I'm getting there. Next question, please. Let's do a couple more questions, and then we'll call it.
All right. Dama Fig. Question, is Gar Saxon a viable leader in dark side territory battles? I just started farming him and want to know if he is worth any gear.
I don't know. I mean, my Gar Saxon
territory battle?
Maybe.
He's talking about like the counter lead for like filling his roster, I'm sure. Like he's probably using.
I don't know. I've never really used him. Yeah, I mean, I've got him now. Where is he at? Let's see, Gar Saxon.
In my opinion, real quick, I mean, the Zeta is only gonna really be any good for giving a ship some more viability. I mean, like, the counter's fun and all that, but in the long run, you're not going to get what you want by Zetaing his lead. It's all Empire synergy, and you don't want to plug in a counter Empire team. You want to run, troopers, EP. I would even run a Thrawn lead over a Gar Saxon lead in Territory Wars. That's just my opinion.
I've got him 7 stars. I've got him gear 7. I can take him to gear 8, but it's like,
I just don't think his leader is as good as it is on paper in the long run. And then you have to plug in like pieces you don't want to use, like, like Death Trooper and, Shore Trooper for a taunter. You're just pulling up apart your other Empire teams, really.
Oh, look, another clone sergeant. I got 1 Rex in 2 weeks. Thank God I can get him in the other areas, because, man, if not, I'd still be sitting there at 6-star Rex the way I'm going. Good Lord. Ridiculous.
I know. I still need like 70-something shards for his ship to 7-star.
I need 50, and I'm just getting wherever I can get them. I'm at that point, like, I'll take what I can get my grubby little paws on.
Yeah, I'm only farming so much left out of fleet shipments. I'm farming Grievous, and then the rest are ships. And then after I finish those ships, it'll be exclusively Zetas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've even been rounding up my credits too. I'm sitting on like 5K credits in the store right now, so it's like when I see what I need, I can buy whatever I want.
Yep. All right. Next question.
Okay, Nathaniel Morgan, does Sabine's armor shred actually stack? People are saying not working as intended.
I don't know.
It stacks, and it is working.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I've seen it stack too. Like, I've run Sabine, and mine's only gear 9, and her armor shred's been doing wonders for me.
There you go. All right, one more question.
Hans Omar von Harold Duarte. Question, will the Grande Patron chicken be in the medal report this week?
No, it will not.
TM.
Hold on, the chicken moved. Where did the chicken go?
Oh,
He's
my
gone.
God.
He's gone.
Now we gotta get Grande chicken.
I know.
We gotta drive around and see where the daggum chicken is.
Oh, my God. All right, that was not a real question. Let's go to our last real question, then we're done for the day.
Okay, Addicts Mathma, you mean it is not a reward for us whales to release mediocre tunes monthly that we are forced to buy for platoons?
Sith Marauder, you mean?
Holdo, Rose, yeah, all of them. Oh, man.
I mean, now Visas is you get your money worth out of Visas. She is a beast in that raid.
Yeah, I wish
Loki
I
has
shards
her,
that I got
and,
on sign for her.
Loki just is singing her praises. Loki doesn't usually do that with characters.
He did it with Rose, remember?
Yeah, he likes Rose. He really does.
Yeah,
he's really
like
into
the only
Rose
person
bouncer.
with Zeta Rose.
But Loki, if Loki says a character does so and so and it works, I listen, because he will sit there and test that crap out, and he will look at it and say, no, it really is. This is the, it's not like he just goes, I like her, so use her. No, he does the
on paper, Rose is good. And I mean,
not
if
so
you mod her
paper,
right,
but when
too.
you get her modded and you put her in the resistance team, she really is disgusting. I mean, he's using her on his damn arena team. I mean, I'm like,
Grande, how do you mod Rose?
So you mod Rose with a lot of speed.
Yeah.
And
damage.
She has a stun. Hold on.
Grande's still trying to find that goddamn chicken.
I found it. The chicken's in the bush now.
Okay.
Focus.
The chicken's in the bush over here by the.
Quit playing with your chicken.
I don't know why this chicken is.
Nobody cares about the goddamn chicken. Answer the question.
I'm sorry.
It's maybe like speed and offense.
Oh. Hold on.
She's probably like one of those tunes. She's not gaining so much offense, right? So maybe all around offense instead of crit chance or crit damage.
Sorry, I had to take a good. Now the chicken's in the middle of the parking lot.
Oh God.
Hold on.
Grande's having too much fun today. Grande versus the chicken 1-on-1.
I was fighting an arena battle. I meant to put this on auto. Okay. Sorry. Rose. Speed, man.
speed and crit chance. And,
crit chance.
Yeah. And go from there.
There you go.
Maybe like potency secondaries too, a little if you can squeeze them in there.
Potency primary because of the stun. She's
right.
All right. So that's gonna be the show for today. Let's go around. Xylo, where can people check you out? Now you got some YouTube stuff going on, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Check me out on YouTube. It's your boy Xylo Takedown. Just put up a couple of videos over the weekend too, so go ahead and check those out if you got the time, and like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys having me on the show too, man.
Always welcome. Graham, anything you got going on YouTube yet, or are you still dicking around?
I haven't really posted much in a while. I'm still working on trying to figure out the Sith raid, so
who isn't?
I'll be posting some videos of those pretty soon, hopefully. But search Google for Grimm, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
There you go.
Look for the skull with the anarchy symbol. And yeah.
I'm sorry, the chicken is taunting.
The chicken is taunting.
And it revives like Scion.
Yeah. Puts pain on Grande as he gets closer. Who else? Saley, you don't have YouTube, do you?
Nah.
No? Okay. Also check out Mad Dad and Vido and all those guys.
Hagar.
They're up and coming YouTubers. Make sure you check those guys out. And then, Saley says, thanks for missing my question twice. Mr. Pennypitch, did you write a question? Hold on. Let me see.
I'm pretty damn sure I didn't miss it.
Let me look here. I'm going through, and I didn't see one from Mr. Pennypinch because that would have popped up on my radar. Let me look. Mr. Pennypinch.
We've had it happen before, too. It might have been like his YouTube chat or something.
Yeah, it could be that because, I'm not seeing it, Mr. Pennypinch. You know what? Put it in right now. We'll do because he's been a big supporter of the show. I don't want him to be.
Finn's not here. We can wait a little longer.
Yeah, we don't have to do it. So let's go ahead and put that in there. I'm telling you, Mr. Pennypinch, it did not post because I'm looking and I don't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah.
I got all the questions.
Yeah. We may be retarded, Mr. Pennypinch, but we're not that retarded. I mean, Grande can't read, but that doesn't mean the rest of us can't.
I can't, Grande.
I mean, you see Grande's like a little child. He's like, oh, a chicken!
I'm pretty bad, guys. Well, it's not every day that I see a chicken in my parking lot.
I mean,
no, you want to hear something funny? I can't read. I put up one of my videos yesterday on my drop rates for the hard node chips, and then I typed it in wrong. I put hard node instead of note, or note instead of node. So that was really funny. I'm not going back and changing that.
All right, come on, Mr. Pennypinch. Post that question. Seriously, it did not pop into chat. I was scrolling through and I don't see it anywhere. Mr. Pennypinch, post your question so we can read it.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
We don't want to go back to getting reports from Grande on the chicken. Come on, Pennypinch, help us out here, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys really like me, but come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much chicken we can take, you know.
TM.
Thoka. Keep imagining him chasing a chicken with a lightsaber. Kassan chop. Oh my god.
I actually posted pictures in Skype of the chicken.
I showed it. I showed it on the stream.
Yeah, so everyone can actually see that I was not kidding about the chicken.
Yeah, the chicken was real.
Mm-hmm.
Grande's had the most eventful morning out of all of us.
Oh my god.
I thought it was cute. I guess Pennypinch not asking his question.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds here. Give him a little slack. You know, we're still recovering. Force choke the chicken. I find your lack of taste disturbing.
The chicken of the dark side of the Force.
Well, while we wait for that, there was a couple questions we didn't get to.
All right, let's do another one then while we wait. We'll do one more. And
do it.
Mr. Penny Pinch doesn't respond, and you just send it to me, man. I'll answer for you, Penny Pinch. Just send it to me in Discord. You know I got your back, yo. All right, one more question, and we'll see if Penny Pinch puts it in there.
Paul Morgan, question: does Grande need a Pokeball?
Oh! Pokemon, collect them all, catch the chicken.
The chicken got all excited and like ran over to where the like UPS boxes are and stuff. And I was like, and I looked like an idiot probably because everybody can look out the windows of their office and see the crazy man running around with his phone taking pictures
chasing a chicken.
So I decided to get back. I thought we looked like a complete idiot running around on the phone on speaker talking about, I got a picture of the chicken. I mean,
everyone's like, why is our boss running around chasing the chicken with his phone?
Well, probably they were like, why is he looking at a chicken? And I mean, honestly, like they would just shake their head. I mean, they've known me so long, like 20-year employees. They'd be like, what's he doing? He's chasing a chicken in the parking lot. Why is he doing that? I don't know. And he's on the phone and taking pictures. And he's got this big old ear-to-ear grin, too. And they're like, I'm glad it's the simple things in life that get him excited. Like, that's probably what the conversation was like in the office. No joke.
Oh, God. Okay,
I'm sure you're going to hear about that all day.
Got a YouTube, Pimp It, got me, thanks, and sorry. Oh, no problem, Mr. Penny Pinch. I didn't know you had a YouTube. But if you do, check out his channel, man. Shit.
Yeah, go check out Penny Pinch, man.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah,
man.
he subscribed to my channel the other day. Actually, I subscribed to his.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never knew. I've known the guy for a while, and he didn't tell me, unless I just forgot. Yeah, so the brain's so melted right now with all the gaming and stuff we've been doing. School doesn't help, but I'm doing crazy accounting problems. It's like
the mega streams.
Oh my God, the mega streams have been crazy. All right, so we're going to stop there. On behalf of myself and the chicken chaser himself, Grande Frenchie Patron, thank you guys for being here. We'll be on this week Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on the lunch stream. Wednesday will be the regular, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes shows where we break down the latest news and notes. I don't expect a lot of information this week, but you never know. Then we have the Saturday stuff, Jedi Academy. We had Cubs, and we hit 50. We hit the 50 mark on there for 50 shows for Jedi Academy. So we had Cubs, and we had a bunch of people on. T-Money, Cubs. We had a lot of people on. And that Saturday night, of course, the Mature channel, we have that. Let's see. Anything else? We're going to be doing some other games this week. We'll be doing some Borderlands. We'll be doing some Diablo. If I can get the damn government, man, Grande, I swear the government hates me, man. I just want my money. You know what I'm saying?
They're just slow, man.
I can go get the damn Xbox. We can do some Battlefront, but I can't do it because the damn government is taking the goddamn time. But if I can get that squared away, we'll be going immediately to get the Xbox.
I know people, so hit me up afterwards.
Well, you're in Texas. They're not going to be like, well, he's in Georgia. We can't help him. The bureaucracy and red tape is real. Let me just say that. But we're going to try to get that going this week. Hopefully, I keep trying to do it, but I'm at the mercy of other people, folks, and it sucks. So once that happens, we'll be rocking and rolling one way or the other. So, but on behalf of myself and the crew and everybody here, thanks for stopping by. If you have questions, come to our Discord. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. That's the best way to help our channel grow. Subscribe, become a sponsor, give us a thumbs up, anything you can do to support the channel. We all appreciate it. But we appreciate all you guys. So everybody take care. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and we'll keep doing what we're doing. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.